All right, so I'm at the front of the trail. I park across the street because if you park over here, it's like $5 parking. So I take the cheap route, park across the street, walk like an extra 5 minutes, and then boom, free parking. There's a park across the street. They got a bunch of stuff over there, bike trails. That's where the river is. They got a splash pad for kids and all that stuff. They got like a little concert area too. Again, like I said, Roswell got a lot of shit out here. So, you know, it's one of them places where you just get out there, you'll enjoy it. Please. So, here's a map of the trail. We are here. And then we're gonna go here. This part right here, it used to be a little shortcut that I used to take. I would go from here to here, or I go all the way around this, and then I come back around and I cut from here to here. So we're gonna start here, go boom, go up, around, go this way, come around, boom. I usually stop about right here, take a little chill, and you're gonna see in this area it's gonna be some like some beachfront looking areas, so you can chill out. Waterfall is over in this area, and then we just gonna keep moving. So long story short, from here all the way around and then back, it's about 3 miles. Shirt's already off. One thing about me, I'm quick to take a shirt off. I'm real like team no shirt, topless. That's how I do it. So yeah. So one thing about me, I'm terrified of stairs. So I tore my ACL recently and it was on some stairs. I'm gonna probably do a time-lapse video and then we'll get some footage from there. That part of the trail, that beginning part, is probably the hardest part. It's all uphill. Once you make it through that, it's pretty flat and downhill. Coming back, when you come back from the waterfall area, it's gonna be uphill, flat, then downhill. So you get a little break in between. You see I'm breathing hard. But yeah, I'm gonna continue this. We'll keep it going. Cut out a lot of the trail because it's like the same, you know, same old. It's just this. So I cut out a lot of that, just so y'all have to see all that. But when I get close to the waterfall, I'm gonna resume filming, get that money shot for y'all. For a lot of people who do this trail, the waterfall is the last stop. For me, it's not. A lot of people don't know there's more to see on this trail past the waterfall. The waterfall is a good shot. If you want to get in the water, you definitely can climb down. You can jump in it. Like I said, for me, I keep it going. I know other spots out here. I've been doing this trail since probably like 2014, something of that nature. So I know this trail like the back of my hand. I don't need maps, all that stuff. I just got, it's like a walk for me. Like I'm just walking around the corner. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of my spots that goes down past the waterfall. Some real chill spots, relaxing. You can fish out there, jump in the water, bring your dogs, bring your kids, do whatever you want to do. If anybody know what this tree is called, let me know. It got probably some of the biggest leaves I ever seen in my life. Dinosaur leaves. If I find one on the ground, I'm gonna show you size comparison, but they're huge. So with it being Wednesday, I've only passed one person on the trail this entire time. Weekdays are usually pretty quiet and chill up here. Even with it being summertime, you know, there's not a lot of traffic up here as far as people goes. Weekends is crazy. The water, it's people in the water, hella people in the water, out there enjoying themselves. But if you want more of a peaceful time, I would definitely suggest going in during the week if you can make it. Weekends, it's gonna be fairly crowded. I mean, if you don't mind people, that's no problem. I came up here on the weekend, was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Yeah, I came up here Sunday, and it wasn't too crazy. There was people out here, some families, things of that nature. Still a good trail, real peaceful. You're gonna go through periods where there's just gonna be just nothing. I'm gonna explore some of the other portions of this trail at some point, like going this way. That'll take you way far away from the waterfall, but you know, if you're just out here for the trail versus the waterfall, then you know, you can do it. Like I said, out and back for me is 3 miles. It can definitely be longer than that, or it can be shorter than that, just depending on what your preference is. There's another entrance to get to the waterfall if you're not even really into hiking, you just want to go straight to the waterfall. It's about a 5-10 minute walk. You go up a lot of stairs and then boom, waterfall. So I'll show you that on the back end of the video, the shortcut. And then, you know, if you want to come out here and just vibe out at the waterfall, you can. So if you listen, the closer you get, you start to hear the waterfall. You hear the waters going. Crazy thing is, like, when I first discovered this trail, I didn't find it on the internet, none of that. I used to live over here, and I was out walking my dog, and I'm on the main road that goes like near the trail or whatever, and I see a little trailhead. So I'm like, I wonder what's over here. So I was like, you know, whatever. So we decided to cut through the trail and see what we was gonna find. The further we walk, you start to hear this noise, and I'm like, hold on, that sounds like a waterfall. So kept going, and then boom, that's what we came across. So, you know, I kind of found it on my own, but I do want to help others who haven't had a chance to experience this hidden location here in Georgia, in Roswell, north of Atlanta. I want to give y'all a chance to experience it and let you see for yourself. And again, one of the things I hate most on this earth are stairs. I'm terrified of them. Don't rock with them at all. So going up, it's gonna be crazy. I got my brakes on though, so we cool. Definitely gotta be careful. It rained recently, so slippery rocks, slippery mud, slippery wood, all of that. The waterfall will look a little nasty. Again, like I said, it rained here in Georgia. You know, we got that red dirt. So, yeah. The waterfall is not gonna be as beautiful as you would like it to be right now, but if you can hear, it's getting louder because I am here. I'm gonna get another side shot. I'm gonna try to get some other shots though. But yeah, this is where we are. There's a way that you can access it on the other side. There's another trail you get to it from the other side, but yeah, it's gonna be kind of ugly right now. So luckily, got the whole waterfall to myself. Now, that's crazy. So let's check it out. Come over here, and like I said, disregard the color of that water. Definitely not shouldn't go too close to that edge over there. I wouldn't recommend it. Again, you can slip and fall. This used to have a warning on it. I don't know what they say now, but yeah. So I'm gonna show you how to get down there from this side. And there's another warning. But yeah, you're gonna go down here. Again, you're gonna brace yourself. Hang on to whatever you can. You're gonna climb down. Over here, you got nice little views like this. Really can just get right here. I may do a voiceover on this part because the waterfall is so loud. So I'm gonna get some shots with the waterfall with just the sound, and then I do a voiceover. I'll listen to it. If I can't hear myself, then yeah, I'll do a voiceover. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going down. Probably won't go too far because it's gonna be slippery trying to come back up. A lot of people, when they go in on that side over there and get in the water, over there in those rocks, we hung out over there before, and we kind of hung out in that area. Again, when the water's clear, we got that. Going back up, you know, we got all of this. So yeah, that's where we are now. I'm gonna head back up. I'm ready to get up out of here. So then climbing back up, it's gonna be the same as coming down. You'll hang on to whatever you can, and you'll get up out of here. Going back that way, there's not really much back there. I'll take a look at the map and kind of show you. But there's not really anything back there. I know the trail ends at some point. So, if you look at the map, B19 is where we are. So it literally goes, and there's nothing there. This is like the waterfall up here. Outside of that, there's nothing. Now there's other ways that go back right here. You'll come and then go around. That's the long way. Not doing that. So these shoes are my favorite shoes to hike in. They've been through some things, bear encounters, waterfalls, rivers, trails, biking. They've been through it. They're Nikes. I can't remember the name of them. I bought them back in like 2018, 19, something like that, whenever they came out. And I found the name of them, I'm gonna drop it in there. But yeah, they've been through it. I have about 3 pair of these, 3 different colors, all black ones. That's the white ones. Then I have these. Real comfortable. Got a lot of grip at the bottom. I wouldn't use them for like climbing or anything, but definitely on some trails, they do what they need to do. The material is lightweight. They get wet, they dry pretty fast. I would not purposely step any water in them because I don't want to walk with soggy shoes, but if they do by any chance get wet, they are good to go, especially on a hot day like today. They'll dry off pretty fast. Disclaimer, if you are out of shape, these stairs will ruin you. I'm talking out of breath, muscles tired, all of that. I'm gonna go into the bottom. Going back up is really where it gets you, but yeah, just a heads up with that. You do not want to play around with these stairs. one of the areas that I come to. Again, the water is gonna look this way because it just rained recently. Don't pay that any mind. This spot is usually pretty peaceful and chill. Trying to get that in focus and everything, but yeah, it's one of the spots that I go to. Water comes down a little bit more when you get over here. Like I said, Waterfall is back that way, but you gotta go up the stream and all of that. But if you keep coming this way, I'm gonna show y'all some of the more chill spots that I go to. Water calms down a little bit over here, so you know, you can kind of hear me a little better. Gotta climb over this drainage pipe. So then you head over here. Again, it rained. This area right here, which is crazy because you can usually stand here, but the tide has come up so much into the recent rain that it's not really accessible by dry land. Now if you come over here, like I said, a little mini beach. You can definitely come out here and chill. You can bring you chairs, towels, whatever you want to do. You pop up on this tree. Big ass birds. If you can tell, people come out here with their dogs. A bunch of dog prints in the sand. Big ass bird again. You definitely vibe out here. You know, whatever you into, you know what I mean? You can do that. So yeah, I'm gonna probably hop up here on this branch right here, chill for a little minute, relax, check some emails or whatever. Again, this isn't my last stop. I'm gonna be headed downstream some more, and then we're gonna show y'all some more of my spots down there. Hopefully the tide hasn't come up too much and we can get some shots out there as well. I'm a little disappointed I came out here after it rained because y'all not getting the full effect of how peaceful it is out here. I mean, it's still peaceful, but this is the brown water might throw you off. But I promise you, on a regular, and I might clip in some shots of when I've been out here before when the water was clear. You can see the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna clip in some of those videos so you can see and not be discouraged as far as the views and everything, because there are some great views out here. And I just want y'all to be able to experience that in person. Again, you're gonna get the relaxing sound, you'll get the peacefulness, you'll get the views. So, I mean, it's all about you as a person, what you wanna do. I might get in trouble for this, but the part of the trail that's blocked off that I told you about, I might go over there, but I would highly recommend that you don't. Like I said, I've been coming here for over 10 plus years, so I'm used to it. I know my way around it, but I would suggest that you don't do it. Honestly, I don't know if this part of the trail is even accessible. Again, they got it blocked off in the front of it, but past that, it's been closed for a while, maybe a year plus. I'm not 100% sure, but because it's been closed so long, there's probably a lot of vegetation, a lot of grass, trees, sticks, all kind of stuff. So I'm not sure how this is about to work, but we'll figure it out when I get over there. If it's blocked off or not accessible, I'm not going. I'm not dealing with spiders and bugs and snakes and all that stuff. So if I can't get a clear path beyond where it's initially blocked off at, then I'm gonna turn around. So I'll keep y'all posted. It's one of the spots that I go to, but they vibed out over there, so I'm gonna leave them alone. All right, so we're coming up on the spot where the trail is closed. So we're about to find out if I can get back there. There's usually like no park rangers or nothing out here, so I'm not too much worried about that. Again, don't try this. Stick to what you know. I'm gonna go ahead and try to record while I'm in it, but if I can't, then I'll show y'all some footage if I make it over there. If I don't make it over there, then y'all about to see a real quick, oh, never mind, cut. So yeah, just stay tuned. So this is a little duck off spot right here also that you can kind of chill, do your thing. Here's the closed part. Doesn't look too crazy, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let's see what it's doing. Like I said, it can't be too bad because it's just a tree stump blocking it off. It is kind of tight over here. Like I said, they did their best to try to block off a lot of this, but I'm going for it. It doesn't look too bad. So I'm gonna give y'all some of the views over here in a second. Actually, it's not too bad. They did a horrible job at blocking this off, but about to see what it do. Guess they didn't try too hard. Definitely gonna have to do a little water crossing. There are spider webs. No water crossing. You can tell there hasn't been anybody over here in a while. But that's cool. Explore the unexplored. They might even I know on the other side it's definitely blocked off, but on this side they made it accessible. So big mistake. Y'all get this footage. There's some stumps gotta go across. All of this crap. The view is going to be semi worth it. It's not gonna be better than the waterfall view, but I will say that it's very relaxing on this side because no one comes over here. Y'all might be some of the first people to see this side of the trail in a very, very long time since they shut it down. So gotta be careful when going over stumps and stairs in the woods. Snakes like to hang out in those areas, so be mindful of that when hiking. Georgia does have snakes, if you were not aware. And coming up on one of my favorite spots of the trail, but also one of the most dangerous spots of the trail. Again, do not come here. I highly recommend that you stay away from it. It is not easy accessible, and that is for a reason. But you gotta, like you can see, you gotta do some timing. And there are some little areas that are definitely going to be slippery right now. Somebody lost a book bag down there. I'm not rocking with it. So I'm just gonna take my time here. Get up here. And again, be careful. It has recently rained, so the rocks will be slippery. And I'm holding on for dear life right now because the last thing I want to do is fall. And it's not even because I'm scared to get injured. I don't want to fall because it hurt. Falling hurts. And I don't want that right now. So as we continue up through here, I'm just gonna go. Again, being mindful of the slippery rocks, spider webs, all of those things. Mud, rocks, spiders, you name it, it's all over here. And I slipped a little bit right there, but no biggie. This is for, again, the more adventurous people that I suggest that you don't try. This is a very slippery portion of the trail. I usually go up because it's more flat, and then keep going up. Now, if you really want to pause here, you can stand here and kind of vibe out. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so y'all can see. This is a drop that you don't want to experience. I'm gonna go this way. Keep it going. Not gonna do that. Just gonna come across. Here's another little ledge right here. And I'm gonna stay careful. I am hanging on and taking baby steps. Vibe up. Now, if you keep going around, this is going to take you back to the entrance of the trail, sort of like a circle. Again, I don't know what the vegetation is like on this side, so I am not going to loop around because I don't want to deal with what I'm already dealing with, which is bugs, spiders, webs, all that stuff. And if you can see, I don't want to get over there and get turned around because it is blocked off. So, dangerous part of the trail. I'm gonna turn around right here. Just want to give y'all a little glimpse of that, so you can know where not to go when you get here. When you see that sign that says it's closed, just turn around. I've already slipped a few times over here, and I don't want anybody to have to deal with any falls, sprains, breaking anything, or serious injuries. So yeah, just keep it cool. But you know, you can say you've seen it because I'm showing you. And I'm gonna head back now, but just give you some of the vibes, some of the views. This is where we're at. We got all this, and no telling what's up there. So yeah, into this little guy right here, going nowhere, very slowly. I'm gonna let him be though. Just wanted to show y'all. All right, I made it back from that side of the trail. I'm gonna be honest with you, the videos probably don't do it justice. It is a lot of climbing. It's slippery, dangerous. Stay away. Just take my recommendation. Just stay away from that side. Without the right shoes, without just the right training and experience, you probably go far. And that's just me being honest with you. I'm gonna lie, either I'm mad that those girls over there in my spot, my little chill spot. I'm about to hit them with one of those. You mind if I crash the party and see what they say? They might be with it, they might not, but I'm not really gonna do that. I'm just talking. But they are vibing out in my spot, and I don't like it. I'm gonna let them pass, but I don't like it. I should have came through here with like a big Bluetooth speaker because they are there chilling, and I got it on my shoulder and just, you know what I mean? Just going crazy with it. I ain't gonna do them like that because they are chilling. I'd be mad if somebody did me like that. So yeah, I ain't gonna do them dirty. I'm outside of the quote unquote dangerous part. I made it out. As you can see, close. I don't know why they didn't just go over there, but it's all good. I mean, I just don't like people being in my spots. It looked like a tree was down over here. Yeah, because that's not typically like that. So a tree came down right here, going across this. Another thing I would highly recommend you don't do is try to walk across this pipe to get to the other side. There is a trail on the other side, but I would definitely not suggest you try to get over there. Not smart. Just don't do it. I'm starting to feel a little burnt. I've done this trail a couple times this week just because it's local to me. And again, I was out last night. It was Taco Tuesday, so I'm starting to feel the effects of it now. Oh, I tripped on lock. I wish I could have taken that shortcut to get back because right now, don't feel like going. I don't want to push my ACL too hard, but I got to push through because I'm on the other side of the trail right now. So I might not get any more shots for a little minute. About to take a break, most likely. I didn't bring no water with me. That's another thing. You probably want to bring water. I'm used to doing it and then just chugging water when I get back. I know that's probably not a smart way to go, but I mean, it is what it is. I do it all the time. Throughout the trail, is plenty of spots where, I mean, not including the benches where you can actually sit down, but there's like little spots like this. You can chill, take a break, do what you want to do. So yeah, if you hit it, you know, just know there's plenty of rest stops for you. You can power through it like I do. I've been taking breaks just because I'm filming. I usually don't film. A lot of times I don't even bring my phone, or if I do, it's in my book bag or in my pocket. I don't even pull it out like that. Just because, you know, when I'm out here, I'm trying to get away from all of that, all of the city and the electronics, and I just want some peace and quiet. So yeah, a lot of times phone is just not even accessible to me. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but these stairs are the exact stairs, exact location where I tore my ACL. I was out of shape trying to get back into the hiking thing, so I did this trail again because I know it so well. These steps didn't always used to be here. You actually, if you wanted to come down here, you would have to climb down the side over here. I don't know if this even like looks the same anymore, but these are the stairs where I tore my ACL, and I gotta go up them. So wish me luck, and I'll let you know when I make it to the top. You're gonna take a short route. You go across this bridge. There's a parking lot over there. You go up these stairs, and go up these stairs, make a left, and just go straight down, and that'll take you to the waterfall. So parking lot, bridge, stairs, bust a left, go straight until you see it. It ain't hard to find. Leg did this thing on the bridge, on the stairs. I found. Look at those leaves again. Take a look at them. I don't know if you can really see, but and these things are massive. If I can find one on the ground, I would. They're like some trees straight out of Jurassic Park. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It might be some over here, but I just want to get one for scale. Actually, let me see, right here. These are on the smaller side, but if you were, these are actually small compared to the ones that I'm seeing up in the trees, but you can kind of see how big they are just on that view. And that was a small one. Starting to feel it now, y'all. I'm getting that cramp. You know when you get that cramp like right there on the side. Actually right there on right there on the tattoo. That's where I'm cramping at. So I'm feeling that right now. So tacos and tequila before hiking, not a good idea. Don't do it. A snake it is. I may be mistaken, but I think that's a black rat snake. I could be wrong, but they are chill. All right, so I made it back to the Jeep. I had a good hike. I enjoyed it. 3 miles in, and yeah, it's a good day for it. I'm not sweating too bad, about to chug this water like I said. So yeah, that's one of them ones right there. One of my favorite trails, especially since it's local. It's gonna be a long summer. I'm gonna be doing a lot of outdoor activities. I'm gonna be hiking, kayaking, tubing, all types of stuff. So I'm gonna be showing y'all a few different locations that I ventured to. So just stay tuned. Be off-roading with the Jeep Club, doing all that good stuff. So yeah, just stay tuned. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.